All right, hold on. Let me. Okay, hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is November 13th, 2023, Monday. Is it Monday? Yeah, it's Monday, November 13th. Today is November 13th, 2023. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you, you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. That's what I'm forgetting. I'm forgetting this. Hold on 1 second. I gotta get a little refill. Hold on. Okay, so I'm hoping to move away from yesterday's reading, but I had an interesting dream yesterday. I was taking a shower in my dream, and then there's always like that one person. It wasn't okay. How do I like? There's somebody who like wants to be. I don't know. You know what? I don't even know if this is something that they want to be. This is something that they just kind of are. Like a bodyguard. Like this person is just like not only do they. This is somebody like who has your back like physically, but also like spiritually. They may have your back. This is like I don't know the way they feels like some sort of like. Hold on, I gotta open this. It's like giving like bodyguard kind of energy. Okay, what else? Yeah, I was taking a shower in my dream. I was like washing myself from like head to toe, and like this white tub. The shower liner was clear. Obviously, the water was like clear. So there's something that's so you're being protected while there's a cleanse going on. You're being protected, and that's been coming up a lot lately, like protection. Your luck is protected. This change is being protected. For some of you, whatever, like it's a rebirth. Your rebirth, there's like a boundary. I know usually people when they say boundaries, like, so here you are in the middle, like this is you in the middle, right? Cleansing and all that stuff. There's like a barrier of protection around you while this cleansing happens, while this rebirth happens. Okay? There's also like a bunch of cars in the dream, like really cool looking cars. All right, let's move on. You know what? Let me do the Palo Santo real quick, because I don't know. I like the way the Palo Santo smells. There's something like there's like something minty about Palo Santo. I don't know. I can't explain it, but it's there. Yeah, there's like a minty. I don't know. It's like. Anyways. All right, so. I'm only doing the reading now. It's like. Only because I don't want to have to do it later. I like to do one reading a day, and I don't want to do it later. I want to do it now and get it out of the way now. Right now. But yeah, that was pretty much the gist of that dream. A barrier of protection has been around you, put it around you, like you're being protected while you go through this rebirth, this cleanse. There's something somebody's, I don't know, I've mentioned this a bunch of times, but you're like you're pure, and somebody who is corrupt is trying to like, I don't know, so you're the pure one, and somebody who is corrupt, like they're trying to interfere, and that's why the bodyguard was put in place. I mean, this is, oh, hold on. My baby, you okay? Alright, I'm back. Okay. So yeah, that's why this bodyguard was put in place. I guess I wasn't supposed to say what I was gonna say, so I'm not gonna say it. Alright, so that is all separate. Alright, so there's something about shoes again. Because in the dream, there was like this rack, and there were like these shoes. They were more like boots, and they were really cute. They were really cute actually, and I was like, I found a couple in my size, right? And the prices weren't bad. They were in my size, but the thing is, when I took a closer look at the boots, like the bottoms, that's what turned me off from the boot. Like that's why that was like, no, I don't want these actually. I'm not gonna buy these. And I remember there was like someone to the right of me. It was like a feminine. I don't know. They were giving the impression that like I should buy them. Like they weren't saying anything, but their energy, they were like watching me to see it. Like, are you gonna buy the shoes? Are you gonna buy the shoes? You should buy the shoes. I feel like this person wanted me to buy the boots because they wanted to buy the boots. But if I didn't buy the boots, they weren't gonna buy the boots. So they were watching me to see if I was going to buy the boots. And I, like, ultimately decided not to buy the boots. And the reason why was because the boots, they were super cute, right? They had, like, glitter and, like, fur, whatever. They were black. They were cute. I even found one in my size. The price was good. But the bottom of the sole, it was, like, felt. It wasn't sturdy. Like, the foundation of the boot was weak. And I was like, that's not what I want. I don't want that. I'm not going to buy the boots. And I don't know, somebody was, like, there was like a feminine next to me. Like she wasn't saying anything, but I could like see her from like the corner of my eye, and I could like feel her. But she was like hovering over me like that, trying to see, like I could just like hear her intentions, I guess. It was her intentions that I was hearing. And they were like, are you gonna buy the boots? Because I want to buy the boots. Are you gonna buy the boots? I want to buy the boots. Hurry up and buy the boots. And it was just like her intentions were loud, and I was just like ignoring them. I feel like her intentions were, whoever this person was, their intentions are so loud. It's like they're trying to like project their intentions onto you to get you to do what they want you to do because they want to do the same exact thing. I feel like this shit has been coming out a lot. But I looked at the boots, and again, like the foundation, like the bottom, you know, like the sole, it was like, in my mind, I'm like, this is not going to be good for like the winter. Like my feet's going to get soaking wet. Like this is not a good boot. Like this is not, I mean, at least for what I need it for, this is not what I need. This is not what I want. So ultimately I didn't buy the boot. So somebody is like, they're like disappointed at the fact that you didn't do something, or you didn't buy something, or you didn't go somewhere, only because of the same, like only because of the fact that this is what they wanted for themselves, but they need like It's like, you know how like when you go to a concert and then there's like the opening act and then there's like the main event. It's like they needed you to be like the opening act for something. Hold on, my phone's going off. All right, so what was I talking about? Oh yeah, the shoes. I don't know. It feels like somebody wants something that doesn't fit you to fit you so bad. It just doesn't fit you anymore because in the last, wow, oh my gosh, wow. A couple weeks ago, I talked about a dream I had where there were a bunch of shoes on the racks, and I was like looking through the shoes, trying to get new shoes, but they were either too big or they were too small, which was like kind of a bummer because they were really cute shoes. And now in this dream, the shoes, they were like super cute. The price was good, but the shoe themselves, like they were just, it was, I don't know, they were kind of crap. Their stability, like it was kind of crap. Like I'm just like, I'm really not about to like buy these. This is not, for what I need shoes for, these are not for it. This is not it. But somebody is trying to make something about you stick. Or like not stick, but they want you to fit. This is the same person that, this is exactly why the barrier has been put up while you go through like this rebirth cleanse. Or this rebirth cleanse has already happened and the barrier was put up while this was going on. This is also why you have like spiritual bodyguards. Alright? Because somebody is still trying to like make something fit. Something like, and it just doesn't fit you, right? It doesn't fit you. The story is like too outlandish, or the story doesn't make sense, or the story is just like I don't know, people are just like, what are you talking about? I feel like it has to do with like a story about you. Or like, and they're trying to make like an image about you fit, and it just does not, it doesn't fit. There's like no validity to it. There's something about concrete evidence too. There's no concrete about it. The foundation of the story, it just doesn't make sense. Somebody is really trying to make a story that's not yours fit you. And the reason why is because that story fits them, but they need you to like be the face of that story because they are actually the face of that story. I feel like that's really what it is. Somebody is trying to make you the face of something that you're just not, because they are actually the face of something, but they don't want to be the face of something. So they need you to be like the opening act, and then I don't. All right, let me move on. I've been shuffling these cards for like a minute now. Journey. There goes, she's like got that white body. Daughters of our mother, walkers of the unknown, take with you on this journey all that you own. So you, yourself, and yourself are on this journey.
Oh no.
What happened, my baby? Oh, you okay? You got it? Perfect. What happened? This is somebody who, this is a little, they want you to fit some sort of like image or story, but this person, they're like all up in your environment or energy, like they want to, because I remember I was taking a shower in the dream and like my bodyguard was there, and then this like feminine, for some of you could be a masculine, but this feminine was like there, like she was just waiting. And then when I was like looking at the shoes, she was just like waiting. It's like there's somebody who's just like waiting to see what you do next, what's going on. Like this person could be like stalking you, watching you to see what you're gonna do, to see what you're doing. I feel like one of the main reasons why they're watching you is because they're really trying to make a narrative about you stick, and it's not working because it's like if they were talking about your foundations, that's not your foundation, right? Like buy the shoes, like please buy the shoes. But the shoes, the soles of the shoes, they were flimsy. They were made of felt. I was like, my feet's gonna get soaked if I wear these out in the winter. So this person was talking about your foundation. Your foundation is actually fine. If they were talking about you, you're actually very pure, very kind-hearted. Like you're, I don't know, clean, and this person is corrupt. They're really trying to like, I don't know what the, let me, this person's, they're really trying hard to like take a peek. What was that song I just heard? Take a chance on me. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance. What is that from? Mamma Mia? Is that from Mamma Mia? I don't. If you don't know what Mamma Mia is, it's a play, but it got turned into a movie. So Mamma Mia is about a girl, and she's going on a journey of like self-discovery and self-love, and also she's also trying to find out who her father is because her mom had like I think it was like 3 lovers around the same time, around the time that she was conceived. So the girl is just like trying to find out who her father is. And like all 3 of these guys were like in love with her mom. It's a good movie though. Is that from Mamma Mia? Take a chance, take a chance, take a chance on me. Healer. Listening as the medicine bleeds through her teeth, a river of mercy blessed by mother, seen only by those who hold her mirror. So you could be a mother. I feel like this is, you could be this mom. Somebody is trying to paint a narrative about a mother. Like they could be saying like you're not a good mom, or your foundation is not good, or you're like you're dirty, or like you're not clean, or I don't know. They're talking about a mother, or a like, or people see you as like a mother figure, or like you're like the mom of your friend, or the mom of the company or a group or whatever. Like you're just a very nurturing person. So this is being, somebody is trying to paint somebody who is a healer on their spiritual journey, who is very nurturing. They're trying to paint this person out to be like they're corrupt, they're dirty. What was it about the shoes? That their foundation is not good. There's something about your foundation too. Somebody is really trying to like do this. This is exactly what you got. I feel like the spiritual bodyguards, they kind of just like emerged, like they just popped up out of nowhere, and like God was like, all right, wake up, let's go, do your job. You could know this too. You know exactly what's going on with this big moon. I was gonna say ass, but my kid's like right there. With this really, 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 really big moon behind her, your sense of intuition is like on point. It's like miraculous. Your intuition is like, I don't know, it's borderline on the verge of like miraculous. That's how strong your intuition is. Like you just know. You know, what you didn't know, what you knew then, what you know now, what you knew, what you know, what you know. I feel like this person, they're constantly trying to peek over your shoulder. And for a lot of you, this is a karmic feminine who is corrupt. Like everything, her mind, body, and soul is corrupt, and she's constantly trying to peek over your shoulder to see what you're doing, where you're going. And it's crazy because this woman is facing towards her journey, and in this card, it's like this, she's watching her back. So it's like your back, it's like you have eyes in the back of your head wherever you go. So you don't really need to be turning around. You don't really need to like acknowledge this person because you know what you know. And it doesn't matter if you're facing that direction, you just know. You have eyes in the back of your head. And then like at the same time, like you're, what was it? What did someone say to me the other day at work? Or it was like last week at work. I was walking outside and I had bumped into the door, and like I didn't feel anything, but somebody at my job was like concerned. They're like, "Are you okay?" I was like, "Yeah, I barely felt it." And they were like, "You have an angel watching over you." So you have like angels watching over you. You have like bodyguards, spiritual bodyguards. Like your back is like there's that. It's like, I got your back, don't worry, I got your back, I got your back. It's like that. Like, just focus on your journey, focus on your rebirth. Just, keep yourself clean and, cleansed and all that stuff, and that's it. Don't worry about anything else. We got your back. We got it from here. Let me get one more, and then I'm gonna close it. Rooted. Yeah, just keep focus. All right. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. So whatever this is, at this point, it's like you cannot be torn away from it. You're already on your journey. I feel like you were born very, very special. There's something very special about you. Merged within the roots of your being, the soil of your soul. Yeah, somebody's soul is corrupt, and yours is like, I don't know, there's something clean and fresh about your, like, that's just your energy. You're just pure, clean, fresh. You could also have that energy where just like people are around you and they feel like cleansed. They feel revitalized just by being around you. Like a touch of your energy is like, it gives waves to inspiration. It's just like, you're a nurturer, or you're a mom, or both. You're a healer. Your intuitions are on point, and you're on this spiritual journey. You're protected. Somebody is also trying to get you. May you never tear the living ritual that is magic merged within the. Okay, somebody is trying to. I feel like for a long time, somebody wanted you to corrupt yourself only because of the fact that they are corrupt. They don't have the same magic as you, or they just don't have that. I feel like, okay, at one point maybe they had magic, or they wanted to make it seem like they had the same magic as you. They don't. This person may not even have magic anymore. I feel like one of the reasons why they're always trying to peek over your shoulder is because they're trying to see what magic you have. They want to take away your magic. But this person is too corrupt. They're too dirty. Their mind, body, and spirit, it's filthy. It's what's that one card? Bad hygiene. I have a card in my deck. It's called Bad Hygiene. Yeah, their spirit is dirty. And it's crazy because this is the same person that they're trying to like mess with your magic, mess with your manifestations, mess with your intuition, mess with your journey. They're too corrupt and they're too dirty. They can't do this. I feel like for a while I was gonna say this, but I got sidetracked. They were trying to corrupt you to get you to not have access to your own magic, only because they don't have access to their own magic, or they never had magic. I feel like this person fell prey to a demon of greed over time without even realizing. I don't even think they realize it, and still. This person, they fell to a prey to a demon of greed. This karmic feminine, 9 of Wands. You're this fighter. You're not going to give up. This person wants you to give up. You're not going to give up. And that's another reason why, like, in the one dream, the shoes were either too big or too small. right? I'm like, okay, well, I'm not gonna buy these. I'm just gonna, wait until I see shoes that actually fit me. And then the dream last night, the shoes, um, they were cute and everything, right? Price was good, sizes were good. But the bottom of the shoes, I'm like, okay, well, obviously, I'm not gonna buy these shoes. I'm just gonna wait until I find shoes that knock off every tick in my box or whatever that is, right? So you're gonna keep going, and this person is like mad because you're not settling for shoes that don't fit. And on top of that, what the narrative that they're trying to get you to, the story that they're trying to get, or the oh my gosh, well, I can't talk. The story that they're trying to like say about you, it's not fitting because you're not settling. And they're mad. They're like, well, if only you would settle, my stories, my lies would fit. But you just keep going. You just keep fighting with this Nine of Wands here. Like, well, these shoes didn't fit. I'll just keep looking for other shoes. These shoes didn't fit. I'll just keep looking for other shoes. Right? You're still constantly cleansing yourself. You're constantly being protected. You're constantly going on your spiritual journey. You're constantly learning. You're constantly tapping in. Like, you're constantly using your intuition. And this person is mad because why won't you just buy the shoes? They're just shoes. They don't matter. Just buy the shoes. And you're just like, no, those shoes are not for me. I'm not going to buy shoes that don't fit me. I'm not going to stay in a situation that doesn't fit me. I'm not going to settle for less. I'm going to keep fighting until I get what I want. And this person is like mad about that because you're not going to settle. It's like, just buy the sweater. It's just a sweater. It doesn't matter. And meanwhile, you're just like, well, the texture's not right. The color's not right. And this and this. And it's not like you're being like picky. It's just that you know what's for you and what's not for you. And this person, they don't want you to be in that energy. They just want you to settle. This is somebody who could have settled in their life as well. It's like, just settle. Everybody just settles. You know what I'm hearing? There's a phrase. It was, it's about wings. It's like this person's wings got clipped. And now they're trying to make it seem like, well, why don't you just let your wings get clipped now? Because at some point, everyone's wings get clipped. So just clip them now. And you're like, well, no, I don't need them clipped now. Or I don't want my wings clipped now. I'm going to keep flying and flying and flying and flying and flying until I get to my destination. This person, either they got their wings clipped or they willingly let their wings get clipped way before they got to their destination. And this person doesn't want you to get to your destination. They're just like, well, you're not going to make it to your destination anyway, so you might as well just clip your wings now. That's wow. But that's not you. With this Nine of Wands, you're going to keep fighting. You're going to keep flying. You're going to keep looking for the shoes that you want, right? This is really about, because this person gave up on their journey and you're not. They let their wings get clipped and you're still flying. They're also trying to like make it seem like the fact that you're still flying is like a bad thing. Like, oh, they're so exhausted. I don't know why they're still flying. Well, if you're not exhausted, then why are you so worried about me being exhausted? Like, what's the problem? Like, don't focus on my journey. If you give up on your journey, then cool, fine. But don't worry about, stop peeking over my shoulder, right? You say you don't care, so why are you looking at where I'm going? And it's not like this person can get there anyways, because again, what happened? They let their wings get clipped. So even if they were still watching you, like, what makes you think, like, just because you're watching doesn't mean, just by you watching doesn't mean you're going to get a free ride. That's not how that works. You let your wings get clipped. It's your job to get from point A to point B. You're not going to hitchhike on anybody. And this person feels like somehow they can, like, hitchhike on you. But that's not how that works. It's your job to get from point A to point B. And if you stopped in the middle or if you stopped beforehand, it's your responsibility to get from point A to point B, right? The moon reverse. Bunch of secrets are being revealed. The more you keep progressing forward, the more you keep flying, the more you keep like, oh, these shoes are not for me, right? The more you keep fighting, the more and more things are going to get revealed to you. All right. I literally had to look something up about the moon in reverse because it's more than just secrets that are being revealed to you. There's more than that. Plus, we already have intuition right here. So first, let me say that you are so in tune with your intuition. It's like things are being revealed to you that you may not have even noticed or cared about or even thought of. All right. But aside from that, um, there's been a lot of misunderstandings about you, collective, about who you are, what your story is. A lot of that is, I feel like it's being cleared up as well, only because of the fact that you keep fighting, you keep flying, you're not settling, you're not letting your wings get clipped. So whatever misunderstandings were had about you, that's also, not only is it being revealed to you, but I feel like somehow that's also being cleared away because you keep pushing on to your journey. And that's why this person is mad, because the more you keep on your spiritual journey, the less and less and less these misunderstandings, aka gossip and lies about you, cannot stick. And this person, because this is the same person that was watching me take a shower in my jeans, right? While my bodyguard was there. This person is literally actively washing all of these misunderstandings, lies, and gossip about you, washing away. And that's another reason why they're so like PO'd. All right, so I feel like that's what I had to say about the moon in reverse, because it was more than just secrets. Like, yeah, this is all being revealed to you, la 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 la, but these misunderstandings, these lies, these gossip about you, they're literally being cleared away, and this person is watching them actively being cleared away. And they're getting mad because it's like, if only you would settle down, if only you would just pick those shoes, if only you would just buy that sweater, if only you would just let your wings get clipped. And you are in this Nine of Wands energy, like, no, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna get what I want. I'm gonna get what I want. And if what I want is not on the table, I will go find a table where it has what I want, or I will make my own table, and I will make what I want. So you'll make your own table, you'll make what you want. You could also be somebody that literally you've made everything, or like everything that you have, or everything that you are, like, your experiences made you who you are. Also, this person is mad because, like, whatever they were saying about you, whatever misunderstandings that were had you labeled as, like, you didn't become complacent to those labels, right? Like, if people are saying, "Oh, you're dumb," you didn't stay complacent. You just kind of kept fighting, and now everyone's just like, "Oh my god, that person's not dumb. That person's actually very wise. They're intelligent. They're smart. Blah blah blah." Right? It's like that. So whatever this person had you labeled under, whatever gossip, lies, misunderstandings, that's, like I said, it's all being cleared away. I keep saying a lot of repeats, but Five of Wands reversed and the Four of Pentacles horizontal on the side. So I feel like there's two things from the Five of Wands in reverse. There's no drama in your life. I feel like that's it. There's no drama in your life. Four of Pentacles on the fence. There's no drama in your life. However, it's like you're debating where to put your energy into. Like, you're not giving out your energy, but you're also not hoarding it. It's like right there. You're just waiting for the perfect moment to give your energy to. Like the shoes. The shoes. Like, you know you want to buy shoes, but you're not just going to buy any pair of shoes. These shoes are too big. These shoes are too small. The foundation of these shoes are not good. The bottom of the shoes are not good. Like, it's like you're ready, but you're not just going to give your energy out to just anybody or to anything or to any job or to any person or whatever the case it is, right? So I feel like that's on the side. This is like a little side note. So this is the bigger picture, and this is something that's going on the side. There's no drama because you're not putting your energy into anything just yet. You're not hoarding your own energy, but you're also not like giving it away willingly. Like, you're not sharing your energy. But that doesn't mean, like, again, that's not saying that like it's never gonna happen. It's just like for the time being, you're just focused on your fighting. It's like right now, where you plan on putting your energy, it's up in the air at the moment. Where you're going to invest yourself, invest your finances, invest your energy. So also there's like the dormouse sleeping in the teapot. I feel like that's you right now. You're kind of just like relaxing on that part. But spiritually, you're very active. You're very, very active. But but out here, you're very like, it doesn't seem like you're doing much. Especially because you're in the Five of Wands reverse. Everything's kind of like calm and quiet. There's no drama, no chaos, nothing. But you're not really doing much. That's what it seems like. Physically, you're not really doing much. You're not investing. You're not also like hoarding. But spiritually, you're very busy. Spiritually, you got places to be. You got things to do. You got a meeting here. You got to go there. That's so funny. Also, you're very quiet too because the dormouse is like very quiet. But when the dormouse is awake, it's like you notice when the dormouse is awake. This is my Alice in Wonderland deck, by the way. So you can be somebody that keeps to themselves when you want to. The dormouse also sleeps a lot. So you could be somebody that likes to sleep a lot or take naps, stick to yourself. But then when you're like social, it's noticeable, right? I remember in the movie, the dormouse was like singing and everybody was singing. Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Everybody was singing. So like when you're active, like you're like the life of the party. We got 2 cards. Knight of Pentacles, horizontal, Ace of Pentacles, horizontal. I feel like I have like a really bad stomach ache right now. Ace of Pentacles, horizontal, Nine of Pentacles, horizontal. Your finances and so that goes with the 4 of Pentacles, horizontal on the fest. Oh my gosh, hold on. Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. All of these cards are on the fence. These are things that are being hidden to avoid any drama that people might want to bring towards you. People don't know what's going on with your finances. People don't know what's going on with, are you growing anything? Are you healthy? Are you independent? People don't know what's going on with this. And I feel like that's okay. That's not their business. Because you're obviously in the Nine of Wands energy. And the way people are seeing it, they're just like, okay, the collective is fighting, but what are they fighting for? Like, people don't know. It's like, the way they see it is just like, do they even have anything to fight for? Because they don't know. These things are being hidden from them. Nobody knows how independent you are, or if you're independent. Nobody knows how much money you have, or if you have money, or if you're growing anything, or if, they don't know about your stability, your foundations, what you're growing. Nobody knows like where your energy is going into, and all of this is to prevent drama from coming your way. People cannot bring drama to you either because they have no idea what's going on. These tangible things are being hidden from your enemies right now. Nobody knows. And it's being done that way because it's like, as these things are being hidden from you, these tangible physical things are being hidden from the world, from your enemies, from these people, from this feminine, the more and more and more it gets revealed because these people just don't want to shut up. If they're talking about your finances, if they're talking about your stability, if they're talking about whatever misunderstandings that they're talking about when it comes to your Ace of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles, Whatever they're talking about when it comes to that, it's like those misunderstandings are being revealed. Because at the end of the day, nobody really knows. Nobody knows about your Ace of Pentacles. Nobody knows about your foundations, your finances, your independence, where your energy is going. Nobody knows. And this is why this feminine is trying so hard to peek over your shoulder. Because not only does she want to hitch a ride onto your back to go where you're going, because she had her wings clipped a long time ago. But on top of that, she's trying to peek over your shoulders to see what's going on with you. Because it's like, she needs these lies, these misunderstandings about you to stick. And it's not sticking. So it's like she's trying to like throw out the intention, like, well, just buy the shoes. They're just shoes. Just buy them. Who cares if they don't fit? Who cares if they're too big? Who cares if the foundation is not good? They're just shoes. Who cares? But you know that, what's that saying? The perfect pair of shoes makes the woman or makes the man, or a perfect pair of shoes makes you feel powerful, whatever the case it is. And you're not going to stop until you find the perfect pair of shoes. For some of you, this could be like the perfect job, the perfect house, the perfect woman, the perfect man, whatever it is, right? It's this person wants you to settle because they themselves settled. And now you got all these bodyguards, all of these, your back is being watched, plus you got your intuition, you're clean, you're cleansed, you keep fighting, you keep flying. And nobody knows anything about you. At the end of the day, too, that's another thing. Nobody knows anything about you. Nobody knows what's going on about you. But they don't have to. That's because you're so quiet, right? With the door. Oh my gosh, the dormouse. You're so quiet. Nobody knows. Nobody can bring drama your way because you're quiet. You're sleeping. Physically, you're quiet. You're sleeping. You're relaxing. You're minding your own business. Spiritually, you're very busy, right? But they can't do anything spiritually to you because you're protected in many ways. And physically, they can't do anything physically. So the more quiet that you stay out here, the more things get revealed to you. Right? The more you stay in your lane, the more you stay in your teapot, the more you mind your business. And this is only temporary too. I didn't see that, so I can't pull it out. If I already looked at it, then I'm going to pull it out. But the sun. You're very happy. You're very happy. You're harmonious. Everything is good. It's like warm. Knight of Cups reverse. Somebody wants you to feel rejected. Or somebody's saying that you're rejected because of the fact that nobody knows what's going on with you. But again, that's another misunderstanding, lies, gossip, that's going to come to the surface. Because you're actually not rejected. And even if you did get rejected by somebody, at the end of the day, you're still very happy. And that's another thing too. That's why this person is trying to peek over my shoulder. Is because it's like, if they got rejected, how come they're still so happy? So the more Queen of Pentacles upright. Yeah, that's you. People can't see that you're a Queen of Pentacles upright. It's like they see that you're happy, but they don't know why. Oh, I was going to say something. Hold on. They see that you're happy, but they don't know why. Because they can't see things that are tangible around you. They can't see your materials. They can't see. It's like they can't see inside of your home, your house, your life. So nobody knows anything. This is separate, but there's a Knight of Cups in reverse. So if somebody rejected you, they only rejected you because of how insecure they feel about themselves when it comes to you. Somebody could have also made someone feel so insecure that they was like, okay, well, let me just reject them. Like they had no choice but to reject you. I feel like a secret about that is going to come out as well. because if they rejected you, if someone was made to feel insecure about you, this person who rejected you, they're realizing like what these misunderstandings that were said about you, yet you are still in this happy, harmonious, calming, nurturing, growing, full of light energy. Those misunderstandings does not equate to this energy right now. It doesn't, the two do not coincide. All right, so that's another thing that's being revealed. So things are being revealed to you and to this Knight of Cups reverse who rejected you. And they only rejected you because it's like nobody knows what's going on with your life. There's something about people not knowing what's going on with your life. It's like you're a big mystery, and it's like because it's like you're a big mystery that for some reason someone was under the impression that they could just like make up anything about you because they don't know anything about you. So it's like, if this is a blank book, then I could just write my story in it, but haha, it's actually invisible ink. The story is already there. It's just not for them to read. All right, so this is a reading. I hope it helps. Bye.